Hey everyone, welcome back to SwitchTop. I'm here with the top 15 new single-player games that just hit Nintendo Switch. These are fresh releases that you can dive into right now for some amazing solo gaming experiences. Let's jump right in. SaGa Frontier 2 Remastered brings back this classic JRPG with a beautiful hand-drawn art style that looks like a living storybook. The game tells two connected stories. One follows Gustav, a prince who can't use magic in a world where magic determines your worth. And the other follows Will, a treasure hunter searching for ancient artifacts. What makes this game special is its non-linear storytelling, where you can tackle scenarios in different orders and make choices that affect the story. The battle system is turn-based, but lets you learn new skills by using weapons and spells in combat. You'll build up your character's abilities naturally as you fight, making each battle feel meaningful. The remaster adds quality of life improvements like speed-up options and better save features, making this complex RPG more accessible to new players while keeping all the depth that made the original great. Ys Memoire, The Oath in Felghana is a fast-paced action RPG that follows red-haired adventurer Adol Kristen as he visits his friend Dogi's hometown of Felghana. The peaceful visit quickly turns dangerous when they discover the town is under threat from mysterious monsters and an ancient evil is awakening. This isn't your typical slow RPG. Combat is all about quick reflexes and precise timing as you slash enemies with your sword and dodge their attacks. You'll gain new abilities like magic spells and special sword techniques that help you reach new areas and solve puzzles. The game features fantastic boss battles that require you to learn attack patterns and find the right moments to strike. What makes this stand out is how smooth everything feels. Jumping, attacking, and moving around the world all feel incredibly responsive. The story is straightforward but engaging, focusing on friendship and protecting innocent people from ancient threats. Atelier Yumia follows a young alchemist named Yumia who discovers that alchemy, the art of creating items through magical synthesis, has been banned in her world. She must uncover why this powerful craft was forbidden while learning to master it herself. The core gameplay revolves around gathering materials from the world around you, then combining them in your workshop to create everything from healing potions to powerful weapons. What's really cool is how the synthesis system lets you experiment. Different combinations of the same basic materials can create completely different results. You'll spend time exploring beautiful environments to find rare ingredients, fighting monsters for special drops, and then returning to your lab to craft new gear. The game has a cozy, relaxing pace where you're never rushed, letting you take your time to perfect your alchemical recipes. The story deals with themes of tradition versus progress and whether some knowledge is too dangerous to use. Tales of Iron 2 Whiskers of Winter is a dark fantasy adventure where you play as Arlo, a brave rat warrior trying to save his frozen homeland from an endless winter curse. The story starts when Arlo's village is attacked by the Witch of Winter, forcing him to embark on a dangerous quest to break her spell and restore warmth to the land. This is a Souls-like game, meaning combat is challenging and requires you to carefully time your attacks, blocks, and dodges. You'll fight with swords, shields, and various weapons while wearing different types of armor that affect your playstyle. The game features a beautiful hand-drawn art style that makes every frame look like a medieval illustration. But don't let the cute rat characters fool you. This game can be quite brutal. You'll explore interconnected areas, solve environmental puzzles, and face off against massive boss battles that test everything you've learned. The story is told without dialogue, using visual storytelling and narrator voiceover to create an epic tale of courage and determination.
It was Lord Eivor's mighty blade that took her head. But the fight?
Laika Age Through Blood is a unique action game where you play as Laika, a coyote mother and last of her kind, riding her motorcycle through a post-apocalyptic desert wasteland. The story follows her quest to protect her pup and find a safe place to live while fighting against oppressive bird-like creatures who have taken over the world. What makes this game special is how it combines motorcycle physics with gunplay. You'll perform jumps, flips, and stunts on your bike while shooting enemies in midair. The bike handling feels realistic, so you need to manage your momentum and balance while pulling off crazy aerial maneuvers. You can upgrade your motorcycle and weapons as you progress, customizing your playstyle. The world is open for exploration, with hidden areas and secrets to discover. The art style uses a beautiful pixel art aesthetic that brings the wasteland to life with amazing detail. This is a game about family, survival, and never giving up hope even in the darkest times. Momodora Moonlit Farewell is the final game in the beloved Momodora series, following a young priestess named Momo on her last adventure to save her village from a terrible curse. The story begins when Momo's home is threatened by an ancient evil that's turning everything into stone, forcing her to venture into dangerous lands to find a cure. This is a Metroidvania-style game where you'll explore interconnected areas, gain new abilities that let you access previously unreachable places, and gradually uncover the full map. Combat focuses on Momo's leaf weapon and dodge rolling to avoid enemy attacks. It's challenging but fair, requiring you to learn enemy patterns and time your moves carefully. The pixel art is absolutely gorgeous, with smooth animations and atmospheric lighting that creates a dreamlike fantasy world. You'll meet various characters along your journey who help reveal the story's deeper mysteries. The game balances exploration, combat, and puzzle solving perfectly, making every new area feel rewarding to discover. Cato Buttered Cat is a bizarre and hilarious adventure game where you play as Cato, a cat who gets buttered toast stuck to his back, creating the legendary Buttered Cat paradox that gives him the power to fly. The story follows Cato as he tries to find a way to remove the toast while getting caught up in a wild adventure involving aliens, robots, and interdimensional travel. The core mechanic is flying around using your butter-powered abilities to solve puzzles and explore weird, colorful world. You'll collect items, talk to strange characters, and participate in mini-games that range from racing to rhythm challenges. The game's humor is absurd and family-friendly, with lots of visual gags and wordplay that will make you laugh out loud. Each area has its own unique theme and gameplay challenges, keeping things fresh as you progress. The art style is cartoonish and vibrant, perfectly matching the game's silly tone. This is a game that doesn't take itself seriously and just wants you to have fun with its ridiculous premise and creative gameplay idea. Pipistrello and the Cursed Yoyo is a charming Metroidvania where you play as Pipistrello, a young bat who discovers a magical yo-yo that becomes both his greatest weapon and his biggest curse. The story begins when Pipistrello finds this ancient yo-yo in a cave, but using it awakens an evil force that threatens his homeland. Now he must master the yo-yo's power while searching for a way to break the curse. The yo-yo isn't just a weapon, it's your main tool for navigating the world, letting you swing across gaps, pull yourself up to higher platforms, and solve environmental puzzles. Combat involves using the yo-yo's different attacks and combos to defeat enemies, with each boss requiring different strategies. As you explore, you'll unlock new yo-yo abilities that open up previously inaccessible areas, following the classic Metroidvania formula. The game features beautiful, hand-drawn animation with a focus on fluid movement that makes controlling Pipistrello feel incredibly smooth. The story deals with themes of responsibility and learning to control power that might be too dangerous to wield. Shotgun Cop Man is an intense action game where you play as a police officer armed with a powerful shotgun, fighting to clean up the streets of a crime-ridden city. The story follows Officer Jake as he takes on increasingly dangerous missions to stop various criminal organizations, from street gangs to corrupt corporations. The gameplay is all about fast-paced combat where positioning and timing are everything. Your shotgun is powerful but has limited range, so you need to get close to enemies while avoiding their attacks. You'll move through different neighborhoods and buildings, each with their own types of enemies and environmental hazards. The game features destructible environments where you can blast through walls and cover, adding a tactical element to combat. As you progress, you'll unlock new types of ammunition and equipment that change how you approach each situation. The pixel art style is gritty and detailed, capturing the urban setting perfectly. What makes this game special is how it balances arcade-style action with strategic gameplay, making every encounter feel intense and rewarding when you successfully clear an area. Fantasy Life I, The Girl Who Steals Time is a magical life simulation RPG where you play as a young girl who discovers she has the power to manipulate time itself. The story begins when she accidentally breaks a magical clock, causing time to flow chaotically throughout her world. Now she must fix what she's broken while learning to control her dangerous new abilities. The game lets you live multiple different lives. You can be a warrior, a mage, a craftsperson, a chef, or dozens of other jobs, each with their own unique activities and storylines. You'll gather resources, craft items, complete quests, and build relationships with the townspeople. What makes this game special is how your time manipulation powers affect gameplay. You can speed up crop growth, slow down enemies in combat, or even reverse certain events. The world is huge and full of secrets to discover, with beautiful environments that change based on the time of day and season. The story explores themes of responsibility, friendship, and the consequences of having too much power. This is a game you can play for hundreds of hours, always finding new things to do and new ways to improve your character's various life skills. Suikoden 1 and 2 HD Remaster brings back two of the greatest JRPGs ever made with updated visuals and modern features. The first game follows a young Imperial Guard who discovers corruption in his government and joins a rebellion to overthrow the evil forces controlling his homeland. The second game continues the story years later with a new hero facing political intrigue and war. What makes these games legendary is the 108 Stars of Destiny system. You can recruit 108 unique characters to join your cause, each with their own backstory and abilities. The combat mixes traditional turn-based battles with massive army battles where you command entire units. You'll build and customize your own headquarters that grows as more people join your rebellion. The political storytelling is mature and complex, dealing with themes of war, friendship, and moral choices. The remaster adds quality of life improvements like faster loading and enhanced pixel art while keeping the original gameplay intact. This is essential for any RPG fan who wants to experience two masterpieces. Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition is a massive sci-fi RPG where humanity is fled to the alien planet Mira after their home was destroyed in an intergalactic war. You play as a customizable character who joins Blade, a military organization exploring this dangerous new world while searching for the Lifehold, a ship containing the sleeping survivors of humanity. The game features an enormous open world filled with giant creatures, alien ruins, and breathtaking landscapes to explore on foot or in giant mechs called skells. Combat is real-time but strategic, where you select abilities from a palette while positioning matters for different attacks. You'll create your own character and choose from different classes that determine your weapons and skills. The Skell mechs transform the gameplay completely. You can fly around the world, engage in aerial combat, and take on massive bosses that would be impossible to fight on foot. The story explores themes of survival, identity, and what it means to be human when your body might not be entirely your own anymore. This definitive edition adds new story content and improvements to make this underrated gem shine.
Destroyed. Move in and strike.
All or nothing.
Upper hand.
Now tackle it up close.
Now it's my turn. Shadow, balance.
Rune Factory Guardians of Azuma takes the beloved farming simulation and action RPG series to feudal Japan, where you play as a guardian, protecting the sacred land of Azuma from evil forces. The story begins when dark creatures start corrupting the peaceful land, and you must restore balance while building relationships with the local villagers. Like other Rune Factory games, you'll split your time between farming, dungeon crawling, and social activities. You can grow crops using magical seeds, raise monsters as pets and farming helpers, and craft weapons and tools. The combat system lets you fight with swords, magic, and even your tamed monsters in real-time battles through various dungeons. What's new is the Japanese setting, with traditional architecture, festivals, and cultural elements woven into the gameplay. You'll participate in seasonal events, cook traditional dishes, and romance different characters while uncovering the mystery behind the land's corruption. The game balances relaxing farming simulation with exciting action RPG elements, letting you play at your own pace while always having something new to discover or improve.
Region to cultivate fields, construct houses, and more to revive nature and establish prospering villages. Venture through the enchanting lands of Azuma, but beware, monsters may lie in wait.
Ender Magnolia Bloom in the Mist is a beautiful Metrovania where you play as Lilac, a young tuner who awakens in a world where magical automatons called homunculi have gone berserk and destroyed civilization. The story follows Lilac as she explores this post-apocalyptic fantasy world, trying to understand what happened while searching for other survivors. What makes this game unique is the purification system. Instead of destroying enemies, you cleanse the corrupted homunculi and they become your allies, each giving you new abilities to explore previously unreachable areas. The combat focuses on precise timing and positioning as you use your magical abilities to purify rather than destroy. You'll gradually unlock new movement abilities like double jumps and dashes that open up the interconnected world map. The hand-drawn art style is absolutely stunning, with detailed environments that tell the story of a world's downfall through visual storytelling. The game deals with themes of redemption, environmental destruction, and finding hope in seemingly hopeless situations. Every area you explore reveals more about the world's tragic history while giving you new powers to continue your journey of restoration. RAIDOU Remastered, The Mystery of the Soulless Army, is a supernatural action RPG set in 1930s Japan, where you play as RAIDOU Kuzunoha, a detective who also happens to be a demon summoner working for a secret organization. The story begins when mysterious incidents start plaguing the capital city, and RAIDOU must investigate these supernatural crimes while battling demons and uncovering a conspiracy that threatens the entire nation. The gameplay combines real-time combat with demon summoning. You'll capture demons you defeat and use them as allies in future battles, each with unique abilities and elemental strengths. Combat is fast-paced and tactical, requiring you to switch between different demons based on enemy weaknesses while using RAIDOU's sword and gun skills. The investigation elements have you exploring 1930s Tokyo, talking to witnesses, and solving puzzles to progress the mystery. What makes this game special is its unique setting and atmosphere. The blend of historical Japan with supernatural elements creates something you won't find in other games. The remaster improves the graphics and adds quality of life features while keeping the original's mature storytelling and challenging gameplay intact. Those are the top 15 new single-player games on Nintendo Switch that you need to check out. From classic RPG remasters to brand new adventures, there's something here for every type of solo gamer. Which one are you most excited to try? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more Switch content. Thanks for watching.